Businesses and organisations aren't doing enough to protect themselves against computer hackers and fraudsters. The warning comes from the Audit Commission, which says the spread of computers and the increasing use of the internet has multiplied the danger of computer intruders.
The men here are working in the technological equivalent of a hospital isolation ward. Their task is to tackle some of the 15,000 viruses which corrupt or destroy computer programs. These unwelcome invaders are the most common form of computer abuse suffered by organisations across the public and private sector. Though often crude and untargeted, they can do thousands of pounds worth of damage, and some are more persistent than others.
There are a hardcore of 10 or 20 or 30 viruses that appear over and over and over again, including viruses like Form, for example, which is at least 7 or 8 years old. So once released, once in the wild, it's very hard to get a virus back in the box.
Hooking up to the internet has made organisations much more vulnerable to abuse. Hacking incidents have increased threefold since the Audit Commission's last survey. Those practised in the art say the big companies are often the easiest targets.
They would say, we've spent £10 million on our computer system, therefore we must have a secure system. When all it comes down to, it could be one person responsible for the ultimate security of that system. And it only takes a few things missed here and there to allow access to the entire world.
Our dependence on computers is increasing. The health service and local government between them spend £1.5 billion a year on information technology. But the Audit Commission says despite safeguards, not enough managers take the threat of abuse seriously.
You can't just hope that someone lower down is getting on with it. There has been a lack of awareness at senior management level of the way in which risk increases as computers spread more and more widely in the organisation.
Safeguards save money. Viruses cost on average £1,700 a computer to put right. The software to prevent them as little as £25. John Andrew, BBC News.